What is the deal? Y'all already know the deal, man. It's your boy Good, XY, Big Z. We back in the building, man. Shout out to the people out there. Shout out to everybody chilling out there. Shout out to everybody hanging out with me on this Saturday morning. Y'all already know Saturdays we jump up in here and we have a good time. We be chilling. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to the people. We gonna do an album review. Obviously, we can't do an album review where we listen to the album. Y'all know YouTube don't work like that. Y'all know YouTube don't fuck with us like that. It would be nice, but YouTube don't fuck with us like that. All right, we gonna get straight into my thoughts on it. We gonna go into my thoughts on it, and then we gonna bring the Discord in here after that. And y'all already know how the Discord get, so prepare yourselves for that, cause they about to go in. Shout out to Cope Sandy. Cope Sandy, the early with the super chat. One time for the dog, Cope Sandy, always showing love. So that album was a 2-pack of ass. Listen, I hear y'all say YouTube was striking people yesterday. Afro Butterfly, shout out to Afro Butterfly. Were they playing the songs? I wonder if they was playing the song, cause I ain't gonna be playing no songs. So if y'all here to listen to the Carter 6 on this channel, you in the wrong place. It ain't gonna happen here, man. I'm not trying to get sniped, man. I study Lil Wayne for a living. Crazy. Said play the first 5 seconds, then pause and hit whatever button you feel matches how you rate the song. Y'all think 5 seconds is too much? Let me see, man. Hold on. I don't know how I feel about that, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how I feel about that, man. Big Cyber said that Manny Fresh song is on the album because his fans swear that was an old song. It is not on the album. That was supposed to be a drop before the album. Like, it's supposed to be like a preview. Now, let's talk about that real quick. A lot of people was like mad that when I did the review of that song, well, not a lot of people, the Wayne fans, they were upset because they felt like people were hating on Lil Wayne. Listen, man, I keep telling people, I don't have no dog in this fight. I don't give a damn. If I come on here and I give my opinion on the album, that's actually my opinion. I don't care how I feel about the artist. If the shit is trash, I'm gonna tell you it's trash. That's just how it goes. Why do I have to come on here and lie? I'm not here to protect nobody. I'm not here to save nobody's career. I don't have that power. I'm just here to give my opinion. So if I tell y'all it's trash, it's because I actually think it's trash, dog. It just is what it is. And when I come and tell y'all that Lil Wayne track was garbage, and y'all come on and say, nah, the shit was fire. You don't even know Lil Wayne. You're not a fan.
Shut up. Shut up.
I've been a Lil Wayne fan for a very long time, bruh. Cash Money was at one point was the only thing I listened to. Lil Wayne and Turk were my 2 favorite artists in Cash Money at a point in time. Like, what are y'all talking about, man? The Block is Hot, Lil Wayne. I was even here when Lil Wayne dropped Lights Out. I was still listening like, nah, that shit fire. What are y'all talking about? So y'all gotta chill, man. I was here with the squad up, like all that. I was here listening to Lil Wayne. So if you are listening to this new track that he dropped, the one he dropped with Manny Fresh before the album, and saying that shit is fire and we should all love that shit, you are not a Lil Wayne fan. Because you should expect more from Lil Wayne at that point, bro. That is not what you should be wanting to hear from Lil Wayne if you claim he is this guy. This says so. He used to hold his rolly chain proud. Go on. Big Starburst said, make sure you show the Discord when we were mourning yesterday. As a matter of fact, do that first. Yo, I tell y'all, the Discord messy as shit, man. Y'all think it's me half the time doing shit. It's the Discord worse than me. I'm sorry, man. I'm gonna have to put y'all out there. The Discord worse than me. The Discord be saying shit that just be so out of pocket. It ain't me. I mean, I contribute a little bit, but it ain't me. I ain't create this, man. They worse than me. Yo, Autonomous said, nah, so you hating on the GOAT. Lil Wayne created every rapper in history. Okay, Autonomous. All right. All right. Oh, Afro Butterfly with the shit. This had no light flick this time. Wayne on coke now. Yo, y'all wow, man. Y'all wow. Mo said don't put us in the paperwork. Damn. It was them. It was them. I ain't do nothing. I just created the platform and it got out of control, Your Honor. I don't know what to I don't know what to say. It just got out of control, Your Honor. It just got way out of my reach, Your Honor, and I couldn't control it. I tried to reel them in. I tried, to tell them that this was just way out of bounds. They wouldn't listen. If there's anybody I need to talk to, starts with pink, ends with burst. Just saying. Y'all ready to get into it? Let's get into it. All right. I wrote some notes down on it too because I had some things that I felt like I had to remember to say. And please drop your opinions in the comments. Let me know how you feel about everything. I'll try my best to highlight y'all messages and we gonna get it going from there. Let me bring my Spotify in. Okay, so Spotify. Let me give y'all my initial thoughts on this album before we go track by track. I listened to this once, and when I gave it the listen, I did a review on it, but I felt like that wasn't fair. So what I did was I stopped and I said, you know what? Let me wait till the live on Saturday. Let me give this a few more listens. I actually gave it a listen before this live. I was like, let me give it a few more listens and let me see how this actually sounds to me because I want to give it a fair review. So this is the conclusion I came to. So off bat, I'm gonna tell y'all, King Carter, the first track on this album, I thought was a decent intro to the album. I thought it was decent. I thought it kind of set the mood for what we were gonna expect moving forward. It's Wayne rapping, it's him talking his shit, which is cool. We good with that. If it's Wayne talking his shit, we cool with that. My thing was, when I went to the next track, Welcome to the Carter, it started to get corny for me already. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. It started to get, it's like I kind of knew what was coming and I already knew that I didn't want to jump on here and just trash the album. But I got to admit that this album was very lackluster. Not a lot of songs on here that I could say that I love. If you look at my Spotify list right now, I literally only have 3 songs added to my library. 3 songs added to my library. And for an album of 19 songs, to me, that's bad. There's nothing good about that. I'm just saying, there's nothing good about that. Now, obviously, I know songs tend to grow on people, but I can tell y'all that I don't think any of these other songs gonna grow on me, dog. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just keeping it real. Then we get to Bells, right? Bells, again, didn't stand out for me. L-I-L Wayne is sharp as nail. Hammer anybody that talk that L. I skipped it. I'm gonna just say, I skipped it. It just wasn't for me. I didn't want to hear that. I wanted to hear music. Now, hip hop, featuring Big X the Plug. I will go on and tell y'all that hip hop, Big X the Plug, Jay Jones is the best song on the album. Yes, I'm just gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all that. To me, it's the best song in the album, the best song that has replay value. If you really being honest, I listened to this track already a few times, and this is one of the tracks that I actually added to my gym playlist. I like this song. I like the creativity they had on the song. With Lil Wayne doing Big X the Plug, stress words on his verses, I think that was creative, and I think that's dope. But that's what we want to see on these albums. We want to see these collabs have some creativity rather than just somebody collabing on the album. To me, Big X the Plug definitely gave that song some personality, definitely gave that song, made it bold. So I fucks with it. Even Jay Jones did his thing. I think that's a dope cut. To me, best song on the album. Somebody said Bells was a nod to LL Cool J. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, man. I was gonna listen, man. Hey, we love LL Cool J, but come on, man. Yeah, you know? Yeah. Okay.
Nah, that ain't it, y'all.
Listen, man, fur coat.
Next track, Shark. Fucking hated it. Did not like it. Obviously, Big Sean did his thing. Big Sean had the best verse on that song. But the song, I'm sorry, I won't be coming back to it. I gotta go, man. It just wasn't
a 2-pack of ass.
Banned from the NO. Now, Banned from the NO was straight ass fucking gas, bruh. The production to me was like some Nintendo shit. Like, I felt like it was like on NES, Sega. Like, it wasn't doing it for me, man.
It was mid. It was nothing spectacular.
Fucking hated Banned from the NO. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hated that shit. That shit to me I didn't like it. I ain't like it. Dem Jam said it was sad that Big Sean washed Lil Wayne on that song. Listen, man. Lil Wayne washed himself on this album, if we being real. I'm just keeping it real with y'all, man. He washed himself. Yo, not they need to ban his ass. I told y'all, man. People worse than me, man. I'm telling you. Moving on, The Days featuring Bono. Definitely, I just skipped that one. I'm just not a fan when Wayne goes into that, you know, that other side of his, whether it's rock or the singing. It just wasn't for me.
I'm scared. No, scared.
Thank you.
Now, on Cotton Candy, I was on the fence with that. I feel like that's a song that I gotta listen to again. I can't say I loved it. I did think that 2 Chainz did his thing. I just don't know how I feel about that song. So that's definitely something I gotta come back to. I don't know. So far, it's skippable to me. It just isn't. Now Flex Up is Lil Wayne, you know, back with the lyrical shit, you know, just bars. And yeah.
I'm scared.
Island Holiday was just a nah for me, man. I don't know if y'all like that sound, that Lil Wayne sound, but for me, it was just a no, and I couldn't do it.
Oh my God.
Loki's theme was decent. So this is one of the songs that I actually added to my library. Loki's theme, I could see me playing that once in a whatever. I think that was a dope cut. I think the production on there was decent.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
If I play guitar, once I saw the title of this track, I already knew, bro, it wasn't gonna be for me. I already knew it. I'm just not a fan of Lil Wayne when he goes into the rock, the guitar sound. Like, I'm just not a fan. And that's just me. That's my personal preference. And I want y'all to understand that how I feel about this does not have to be how you feel about it. It doesn't. My thoughts are just my thoughts. They my opinion. So don't take what I say and think like that's what it has to be. You can come to your own conclusion. Just for me, it just wasn't working for me. Peanuts to, oh my God, bro. This one right here. I fucking remember this shit.
Oh my God.
This one right here, my nigga.
Oh my God.
This track right here, bro. Now, I know I said Nintendo shit. This one right here, bro, was on some crazy Nintendo shit. This shit was ass fucking gas. This is probably, to me, the worst song on this album, the worst production on this album. This shit was made on Fruity Loops with the regular pack.
It was mid.
Whatever
It was mid. It was nothing spectacular.
Whatever the fuck sounds they give you to start, that's what they use for
A
this shit,
two-pack
bro.
of ass.
This shit was terrible, man. Ass fucking gas, my nigga. Just ass gas. Nintendo Super Mario Bro ass beat. Ass gas. Sega. That's what this shit was, man. I'm sorry, man. People that love Wayne, if you love Wayne and you're saying that Wayne is this and he's that, you can't listen to this and tell me that you're proud of this. I'm sorry, bro. There's no way. You're not listening to this and telling me that you're proud of this track. This track is lazy as shit to me. And I understand that Wayne is trying to hit different sounds. I get it, bro. But there's some sounds, if you Lil Wayne and you're saying you're the greatest alive, you shouldn't be doing shit like this, bro. I'm sorry, bro. There's a certain standard that y'all gotta start holding artists to. Stop making excuses for these fucking artists because you think that they're great from like 10 years ago, 12 years ago. When you have longevity in the game, that's what makes you degraded. When you could keep doing something at a certain clip and continue to do that shit and not make excuses, that's what makes you a great artist. Take Jay-Z, for example. Jay-Z is one of those artists who has transcended with the times and is still considered great. Nas is another one. Transcended with the times, still considered great. Jadakiss, another one. Transcended with the times, still will give you a hot 16. I have not heard a whack verse from Jadakiss ever. That's the difference, bruh. Stop making excuses for these artists. I don't care if you've been a Lil Wayne fan since you was 5.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Let me tell you something.
We don't care.
Jerry.
I don't give a shit. That shit does not matter when it comes to this shit, bruh. There's a certain point you gotta put this shit down and you gotta tell yourself you not there no more. The sound that you had did not transcend into today, so hold that shit in the vault, my nigga. Don't release that shit, bruh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need y'all to understand that shit, man. Shout out to Elite Shadow Super Chat. He said, oh, with the bits on Twitch, he said, I think this album was so bad, we have grounds to file our own class action lawsuit. Yo, y'all wild. Y'all wild. Not y'all wanting to sue for listening to this shit. Mo with the Super Chat. Let's go. Say, you can put this whole album in a body bag and throw it overboard. Made me sad that I was excited for a Wayne album. Crash out on him. That's the thing, though. So, when I did my initial reaction to that first track, right, that they did before the Carter 6. Initial reaction to that, yes, that song was ass. It was ass gas. Yes, it was. But I expected something better to come out for this album. And I'm not saying this album is completely trash, because there are some songs on here that are decent. But to me, for me to get a Lil Wayne album and only have 3 tracks on here, I feel like I can replay. There's a problem with that for me. I just feel like it's a bad project. I don't feel like it makes him a bad artist. I feel like he just needs to go back to the drawing board and try to figure out something different. I just feel like he's playing with too many sounds. He's playing with too many different cadences. I just feel like it's too much. The album to me just feels like it's all over the place. To me, that just screams out chaos. Pink Starburst said, how do I say goodbye? Pour out a little liquor. Y'all try to pack Lil Wayne the fuck out of it. They said decent won't cut. Yeah, so Peanuts to an Elephant, I'm gonna probably have to go on a limb and say that that's probably the worst song on the album, bro. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's the worst song on this album. I'm sorry. Rari with Cameron Carter. Now, this one, I had to listen to a few times, and I was like, yeah, I'll add it to the library. So I added it to the library. I thought this was decent. I thought this was a decent cut. So I added it to the library. Then we got Maria. Maria, the 15th track on the album. This one I was excited to listen to because it was Wyclef on it. And I don't know what I was expecting to hear from Wyclef, but to me, it didn't do it. And that seems to be the trend with this album. It's just every song I listen to, I tried to give it like a legit listen and it just didn't do it. And it could be that Lil Wayne's sound is just not, it's just not it. And people have to accept that. It's just not there. Yeah, just didn't do it. And it's hard talking about it like that because like I tell people, I was a Lil Wayne fan. I still am. It's just a lot of disappointment. But I ain't gonna sit here and come tell y'all that this is a great album just because I'm a Lil Wayne fan. It's not gonna happen. I would never do that. Y'all never gonna get no opinions from me I'm gonna just say because it's popular opinion is gonna make a certain group of people happy. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is, bro. I'm sorry. It said Wyclef has 16 bars about going to hell. Being myself, Manny Fresh. Now, this might be a Manny Fresh production. I thought this one was decent. I thought it was way better than what he produced for that, pre-Carter 6. But I thought this was decent. But as I listened to the song a couple of times, I ain't care about it no more. So, yeah, didn't happen for me. Moolah coming in. This song right here, I'm sorry, man. It's just not my sound. This is more of a SoundCloud kind of, I think you're trying to get a SoundCloud sound with this one. But this one right here.
2-pack of ass.
I wasn't feeling this one at all, bro. That shit don't deserve to be on the album. I'm just keeping it real. Listen, man, that shit was trash. That is in competition with Peanuts to an Elephant. Moolah coming and Peanuts to an Elephant in competition for the worst song on the album, man. I'm just keeping it real, man. I'm sorry. I don't know how else to do it for y'all. I just got to keep it real. I'm going to say what I got to say. These are my thoughts, opinion. Again, you don't have to take these and make them yours. These are mine. So it is what it is. Book of Ronin with the super chat. Let's go. Oh, we about to hit that super chat goal. We 4 out of 10. Let's go. All right. The Carter 6 was an audio laxative. 4 out of 5. Wet baboon. 5. What the fuck? Jeez. Y'all got no mercy out here, man. Pink Starburst with the bits on Twitch said, I wonder if he kicked old girl out because she told him this was garbage. Yo. Y'all terrible, man. Y'all terrible. Okay, yeah, Moolah coming with trash. I need another ass gas. Pure ass gas. More ass gas. More fucking ass fucking gas, bro. Like that shit was trash. I'm sorry, man. Yeah. Yo, shit. Well, how did Lil Wayne get here, bro? I don't even understand this shit. I mean, for you to just call yourself, like you're calling yourself the best. You're calling yourself the greatest. You're saying that you are him. No matter what nobody says, you are the best rapper in this shit. And for him to put out some shit like that, to me, is disappointing. I feel like it's disrespectful, low key. But again, sometimes you think that, people are gonna accept whatever you put out. Or maybe Lil Wayne felt like this was what he needed to put out. And we also gotta keep in mind, Lil Wayne is also one of the people who says that he doesn't keep in tune with anything going on outside. He doesn't really know what's going on. And I know we laughed at it and we were like, come on, man, there's no way you don't know what's going on. But shit like this makes us feel like this shit probably true. Like Lil Wayne probably doesn't keep track of anything that's going on. So maybe he really thought that this was the sound that people wanted because he's not tapped in, So I don't know. It's weird, man. I don't know. I think he needs better management. I think he needs better people around him. I think he needs better A&Rs putting these things together. But I could see Lil Wayne being a guy that's thinking I know what I'm doing. Like, this is my sound. I'm the greatest. I could see him being that and not listening to anything. Shout out to Groovy Tony, man. Super chat. He said for the gold. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you, my guy. We 5 out of 10. We getting there, man. Shout out to the people. Nicholas Payton with the super chat. Oh, y'all getting us there, man. Said album was so bad, it made No Life Shaq react to the Carter 3 and drop it the same day. Yo, I did see No Life Shaq. They were saying he saw the comments or something like that. Okay, we getting that goal. Let's go. Pink Starburst coming through. Said, even though you snitched on me, here you go. Pink Starburst, listen, if I ever did that, just know I had a plan, I'm going to get you out of there. All right? Bet. Just know that. Just know that. Shout out to Mo. He said, I've been listening to Wayne for 20 years. This was worse than his worst mixtape. Had to go listen to Carter 3 and No Ceilings to cleanse my soul, man. See, listen. It's there's a lot of people that seem like they're very disappointed. One thing I gotta say is I don't think this destroys who he is as an artist, because at the end of the day, like, there's a lot of our favorite artists that have come out with albums that were disappointing. And a lot of times that happened when these artists tried to either do something else or tried to go in a different direction or whatever the case may be. You know, when you try to experiment a little bit, that's where it gets you. But to me, I didn't feel like Wayne was experimenting with this. I felt like Wayne was being Wayne. And I feel like Wayne just has not stepped out of that capsule that he's been in for so long. And he was trying to get those sounds back. But as an artist, it's also hard, and you got to give these artists some type of grace for that. It's also hard to really, really understand what your fans want to hear, because there's always a divide. You have some fans who are like, I want you to be the Carter 3 Wayne. And then you can be the Carter 3 Wayne. And then you got some people that are saying, oh, he's going back to the Carter 3 Wayne. That's old. You know, we want you to move with the times. You know, so it's a tough spot to be in, but this is why you have teams, right? You have teams of A&Rs. You have teams of people who could put different features together, put different sounds together. You have to craft this album after being away for so long. Nick 314 said he's tapped in. He was rocking Nas' new album, Nostradamus, through the...
Oh my God.
Come on, man.
Used to bump the Carter 3, held my rolly chain proud. Irony, I think my heart worked Lil Wayne down. Whatever though. There's always a Kendrick lyric for everything now, bro. This shit is crazy. Shout out to Jen Lynn. Said Big Zoe, let's go. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you to everybody that's super chat. And I know y'all helping me hit the goal. I appreciate y'all, man. Looks like we hit the goal. Let's go. All right. Shout out to the people. We hit the goal. Come on. Yeah. Let's go. What y'all talking about, man? We in here. One time for the people. And I already put it up there that if we hit the goal, we'll do a game night. So we'll do a game night. We're going to decide in the Discord when we're going to do the game night. We've done it before. If y'all been here, y'all already know. On the game night, we probably going to play, maybe we'll play, what's the Among Us? But we'll figure it out in the Discord. So shout out to y'all for helping us hit the goal. One time for y'all, man. Let's go. Shout out to everybody. All right, hold on. I got more super chats. Got Dem Jam who said Lil Novi should never rap again. He gave Lil Novi a shot, man, and it's a big stage, man. So you got to expect whatever comes with it. People are going to say what they got to say. Steve Rogers, I'm assuming that's what that is short for, said, I call the elephant song the fart song because it sounds like an elephant walking and farting with each step. Yo, thank you for the super chat. What time? What time for Steve Rogers with the Big 10, man? Let's go. What time, Steve Rogers? Yeah. Yeah, that elephant, peanut to elephant, that's the worst song on this album. Second to that is Moolah Coming In. I'm sorry. I'm just, yeah. They said, bro, this is his third disappointment. Yeah, I mean, Dumpster Juice is crazy, yo. Y'all going in. Shout out to All Hell Decrees, said he have the bars and the punchlines, but the beat selection's trash. I can see that. I could give him that grace. That he did. It's not like Lil Wayne wasn't saying shit. He was saying some shit. I mean, the whole what was it before? What was the P line he said? Who remember the P line? He said some dumb shit with a P line, and then he said some other shit. My eyes low like my name something ding dong. Like what the fuck? Like bro, what? Come on, man. Like Wayne, you better than this, dog. Dude. What? Before I let you piss me off, I'll pee on myself.
A 2-pack of ass.
Before I let you piss me off, I'll pee on myself?
Oh my God.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. This Lil Wayne we talking about, man. We talking about Lil Wayne, man. What are we doing, man? Said Wayne cried about the Super Bowl, but watch him not care about the bad Carter 6 reaction. Yeah, I don't think he gonna care. If he don't care, he gonna act like he don't care, but who knows? I don't know. Wayne probably don't even know what's going on. He probably just dropped the album and just walked away and went to do whatever he did. But there's a lot of things that went on with it. We're gonna talk about the back end stuff. And then we're gonna bring the Discord in here also. So y'all stay tuned for that. We're gonna bring the Discord in. Y'all know that's when it's gonna get crazy. Because I know the Discord, I know they got thoughts on it. Parker Lewis said, Wayne used to be #1, though. Don't get it twisted. I stopped listening to Wayne around 6'7" and Fire Flamer. Ching ding dong or some shit. What the bro? Damn, hold on. Yo, my shit, man, I need a new mixer, bro. That shit. My bad. Let me know if the mic is good. This shit every once in a while does this shit, and I gotta fucking unplug it, plug it back in. What I sound like, y'all? Let me know. W's in the chat if I'm good. They say Mike no Diddy. Yo, see, y'all, I hate y'all, man. I hate y'all, man. Y'all get on. Wayne said, watch your mouth. Yo, golly, man. My bad, y'all. I gotta get a new mixer. I'm gonna try to get one, yo. I gotta get something new because this shit, every once in a while it does this. And I don't know that it sounds bad until y'all tell me it sounds bad. And that's not good. That's not good. So I gotta fix that. Elite Shadow said Wayne was upset he didn't get the Super Bowl and then proceeded to prove everyone right. Oh gosh, fact. Moat said old ass flow still trying to convince me that you they favorite. K-Dot. Yo, I'll tell y'all, there's a line for everything. There's a line for everything. Amy Carr said peanuts to elephant sound like Crash Bandicoot. Not Crash. Yo, that's crazy, man. Crash Bandicoot is crazy. Big Starbird said, I've seen some fans already saying the real album drops soon. Excuse me?
What?
The real album drops soon. What? Like what? Wait, they trying to say this not it? Come on, man. What are we talking about? There's no way. They're not saying that. Come on, Pink. You're lying. You're lying. They trying to say this not the real album? Wow. This needs to end, man. This needs to end. It's a ass gas like Lil Wayne's album. Man. Groovy Tony, man. Shout out to Groovy Tony, man. Shout love, man. Groovy Tony be hitting with the super chat. Let's go. Carter 6 tour not going to NOLA. I wonder how his diehard fans feel about this. I feel like you can't actually call yourself a fan if you can't admit that this is not what Lil Wayne should be sounding like to you. You know what I mean? You gotta expect more from your artists, especially the people that call him their GOAT. You gotta expect more from people. You know what I mean? You have to expect these artists to deliver. And if they don't deliver, that doesn't take away from their legacy. You just made a bad album. There's so many artists out there that have made bad albums and they're still great artists. It's just sometimes when you try to do something and when you try to go back to some old shit, it doesn't always work. You know what I mean? Some people are over that. You got to move with the times. And this is why it's always important to be tapped in. So it might be cool for Lil Wayne to be like, oh man, I don't pay attention to any of that stuff. I don't even know what's going on. That's cool to say, but this is what you get as a result. You get projects like this where you're not even tapped in to know that this is a bad album. So that's where it goes. They said that the Lulu is real. Shit is crazy. Damn. So Alone in the Studio with My Gun, I skipped though out of that shit because I do not like Machine Gun Kelly. I don't like Machine Gun Kelly. I just don't, man. I never got into that shit. I saw that feature and I was like, no. But I was excited to hear what Kodak had to say on this. And then the track just didn't. It was like, bro, I just wasn't for me, dog. I ain't gonna say it's ass cat. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm sorry, man. It is, man. It is. Written History, the last joint on the album. This is where Lil Wayne is boasting how he's like the best and, you know, fuck the rest. He's this guy, that guy. After this album, closing it out like that, people are gonna have a real debate about that. And I hate that Lil Wayne released this project. I just feel like there was no heart in this project. There was no soul in this project. It was just a bunch of rapping and some subpar production. Again, like I told y'all, worst songs on the album for me, to wrap this up, Peanuts to an Elephant at number 1, Moolah Coming at number 2. Worst songs of the album. All the other ones I didn't really care about. I only ended up liking 3 songs that I felt were decent enough to add to my library, which were Rari, Low-Key Steam, and Hip Hop. Best song on the album to me, best song, best cut is Hip Hop with Big S the Plug and Jay Jones. That's my assessment of it. So because I only like 3 tracks out of this whole thing, 19 songs, I'm gonna be honest, man, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10, bro. 4 out of 10 for me, and that's where I'm at with it.
Niggas acting bad, but somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it.